Do you ever look at an anime character and think, yeah, this dude would commit like 3 felonies a week if he had access to Craigslist? Well, today we are dragging these fictional menaces into the real world, and we are handing out jobs in the same manner as Didi's handing out lube in prison. So let's oil up and jiggy our way through this sausage fest. Número 1. Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho. This man looks like he argues with squirrels in public, and he loses. His real job, he will be a full-time pet psychic. Bro will be out here dead-ass holding your lizard like it's a crystal ball, whispering, "She says you a bitch and she demands blood." Why? Because Kuwabara's spiritual powers are legit, but his IQ is one bad concussion away from single digits. He's not communicating with pets, he's getting manipulated by them. His performance though, Kuwabara would set up a shop at your local flea market. He would sit in a busted camping chair, charging $5 to quote-unquote speak to your pets, except every translation would sound like a drunken threat. Your hamster said you will face consequences beyond your understanding if you ever replace his wheel again. Consequences. He accidentally becomes a local cryptid. The cops start getting reports like, "Yeah, there's a ginger in aisle 7 yelling at parakeets again. Send backup." And instead of being arrested, he gets invited to Comic-Con as a celebrity guest.
Go away!
Eren Yeager, the living definition of "I did my own research," followed by 3 war crimes. His real job? He would be a far-right politician, founder of his own political party called the Jaegerists, with the official platform being "freedom means I can punch whoever I want in the face." Why? Because Eren cannot encounter literally any minor inconvenience without going full authoritarian. No parking spots, overthrow the DMV, paper straws at Starbucks, invade the supply chain. Bro thinks peaceful resolution is a foreign language. He doesn't believe in compromise. He believes in steamrolling every single problem with sheer testosterone and unhinged monologues. What about his performance though? Eden's running rallies like WWE events, entrance music blasting, shirt half off, screaming into a megaphone made out of plastic. He's giving speeches that sound like a drunk history lesson where he calls founding fathers NPCs. He debates himself live on Fox News and still loses somehow. What about the consequences? He wins the election purely off of scare tactics and his jawline. Vegeta. Vegeta is the guy who loses a game of Uno and then trains for 6 months to get revenge on the cards. He will be a hyper-aggressive personal trainer. He doesn't work at a gym. He operates out of an abandoned parking garage called Without Plot Armor, sponsored by Under Armour. Why? Because Vegeta would literally rather punch drywall for food than ever take orders from a boss. What about his performance though? Every training session starts with Vegeta slapping the protein shake out of your hand and calling you a disgrace to your bloodline. Warm-up is a 3-mile sprint while being chased by a ki blast. Cool down? Nah, you either pass out or ascend to Super Saiyan. Being a human is no excuse, by the way. What about the consequences? He has the highest client success rate in the whole world, but also the highest rate of people faking their death to cancel appointments. Joseph Joestar. This man could sell you air in a can and make you feel like you got a bargain. Real job? Late night scam TV host. He's out here slinging miracle sponges, anti-ghost amulets, and exclusive time travel insurance. And yes, you are buying too. Policies, minimum. Why? Because lying is in his DNA. Joseph could tell you tap water cures depression and you would start crying halfway through drinking it. Performance? He will play 12 different satisfied customers in the same commercial, switching wigs and fake mustaches mid-sentence like a budget Eddie Murphy. Consequences? He becomes stupid rich, only to lose it all when he accidentally scams himself in a pyramid scheme he created. Griffith. Griffith got that energy where he'd smile while selling you a haunted crack house for $900K and call it quote-unquote visionary. His real job? A luxury real estate agent, CEO of Falcon Properties, where the betrayal comes free with every home inspection. Why? Because Griffith's entire brand is selling you a dream and then personally burning it to the ground while maintaining perfect hair the whole time. What about his performance though? He shows you a rotting haunted mansion with zero plumbing, hands you a glittery brochure and says, "This is rustic charm." Consequences? Single-handedly causes a housing market crash so brutal, Monopoly gets banned for quote-unquote emotional damage. Still somehow ends up on the cover of Forbes titled quote-unquote The Wolf for Zillow. And that's it. If you ever see a psychic throwing hands with a hamster, a politician drop-kicking a podium, or a real estate agent selling you a haunted treehouse, just know there's no saving this timeline. We are cooked. Hasta la próxima.